the first step to actually starting the process to purchase a home? Well, I'm Karen Cantrell, your favorite realtor, keeping it real in real estate and telling you everything you need to know about real estate. So what is the exact first step? Well, most people start out on Zillow. Yeah, that's a good step. You start looking. That's fun. Look at all of the houses. You're looking at houses from God knows what price to from the lowest to the highest property. But is that really the right place to start? It is, but you really don't know if you could buy unless you actually get pre-approved. So what does that mean? That means you pick up the phone or you call your favorite local realtor, or you fill out an application online, but it's actually really, really good to speak to a realtor first because most realtors have a network of people and they'll be able to be a really, really good resource to point you in the right direction on how to get pre-approved. So what exactly is a pre-approval? A pre-approval is your ability to qualify for a home. You definitely need some income and you need a pretty decent credit score for that to happen. And the bank and or lender is going to ask you about your entire life. But it's okay. It's definitely okay because guess what? You're just buying a house. It sounds like an act of Congress, but it can be done. Lots of people do it all the time. It is scary for some, but not all, but you can do it. So the lender's going to ask you for bank statements. They're going to ask you for tax returns. They are going to ask you how long you've been on your job. You're going to have to get all of these documents together. You're just going to email it to the lender. It's not that hard, but it is scary, especially when it's your first time. So I totally understand. But that is something that has to be done. And the reason why is because you're going to be out here searching all over the internet for something that you don't even know if you could afford it or not. You might be able to, you might not, because there's so many facets of lending, that things that the beautiful lenders deal with on a daily basis to help get you in a home. But the first thing you need to know is how much home can I afford? And that's what the pre-approval process is. So basically, in a nutshell, you're going to turn in your bank statements, tax returns. They're going to, ask you where you work, how much you make, all of that good fun stuff that comes from your tax returns. And then they're going to actually look at how much you make in reference to how much you have going out as far as debt. I'm not a lender, but this is basically what they do. And then they come up with a number that says, hey, Billy Bob Joe, you qualify for $350,000 to buy a house. So guess what? Now you know when you get on these home sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, ZMDRealty.com, and you start home searching for different properties. Now you know I can buy a house for up to $350,000. And then that's when you reach out to your favorite local realtor and you can actually start looking at a house, because if you actually see something you like, now you know you can move forward. How fun is that? The pre-approval process is most people think it's like the hardest part, but it's really not. When you have a nice, cool little realtor on your side, they will help you and hold your hand through that entire process, but you really cannot move forward in purchasing a home unless you get pre-approved first. Now, I will show you a house one time, but after that, we are going to get you pre-approved because we need to know where you're going, because we definitely have to get you a house. Well, like, follow, subscribe, and all of that good fun stuff, and I will tell you more tips.